Okay, welcome to the Angry Llama. Let's look at the Overwatch 2 Sombra. My first time seeing it.
For Sombra's rework, we have some really important changes that can dramatically affect the way she's played.
Overall, we are reducing her CC abilities in line with larger changes to Overwatch 2 and giving her more potential damage.
Interesting. So reducing her CC. For those of you not in the know, that means crowd control. And my cat, Winston, named after the hero, has just broken down my door. Okay. Go on, Aaron.
Let's start with changes to her hack ability. First, we significantly reduced the cooldown. Secondly, her hack now lasts 8 seconds, but now has 2 components to it.
Okay, lower cooldown. It lasts 8 seconds. I believe it used to be 6, but it has 2 components. Okay.
The first component of the ability works exactly like it does in Overwatch 1, disabling abilities. However, that effect now has been reduced to 1 second. The second component of hack is a brand new effect that reveals hack targets to Sombra and her team through walls, and it lasts the entire duration of the hack. In addition to that, her passive has gained the ability to do 50% more damage to hacked targets.
Okay. Interesting. So, hi, Goose. This cat was named Sombra, but is now Lucy because Baby Llama didn't like Sombra. So, Goose, hi. Okay. So, this is very interesting, though. Let's talk about this. So, now you hack your target, and it basically, you no longer hack them. You interrupt them for 1 whole second, then they have their abilities back. So, it's more like a flashbang that lasts longer than anything else, and a flashbang that takes longer to do. But now everyone you hack, it's like they have a sonic arrow in them, and your whole team can see them for 8 seconds. So let's think of some scenarios where this might be important. It's weird because the hack isn't super long range. You would have to hack that target and then either get out or get the dive. But having a hacked target that's then 50% easier to kill, oh, that is juicy. So that's basically you getting nano, by the way, against that target.
Ultimate ability, we tweaked
Alright, that's not really true because of the speed, but whatever, the damage is there.
it so it no longer removes all shields, but instead, it now just deals damage to enemies equal to 40% of their current health. Combined with her new passive effect, this gives her even more finishing potential.
Lastly,
Hold on, did it take out shields or not take out shields?
% more damage to hacked targets. For her ultimate ability, we tweaked it so it no longer removes all shields, but instead, it now just deals damage to enemies equal to 40% of their current health. Combined with her new passive effect, this gives...
Okay, when he said shields, he meant shields on, like, enemies. He didn't mean that barrier. So it still gets rid of barriers. And the shield thing was cool before because it would knock Zen down to, like, 50 health. But now instead it's going to knock everybody down to 40% of their health. So kind of like a Sig Grav.
We tweaked it so it no longer removes all shields, but instead, it now just deals damage to enemies equal to 40% of their current health. Combined with her new passive effect, this gives her even more finishing potential.
Okay, so what they're saying is after you EMP, instead of like getting out because you're going to get owned, you EMP and then you stay in the fight because you're basically a god. Everyone who got EMP'd is now basically has 2 Discord orbs on them. Like, it's crazy.
lastly,
Just to you, though, not to your whole team.
an update that really leans into her character is that you can now hack while being in stealth mode. You are briefly revealed when hacking, but it no longer removes stealth completely.
Okay, so this leads better to the sonic arrow scenario. Before, I couldn't figure out, like, you'd hack someone, now you're just out in the open, and they kind of are seeing through walls. But the fact that you can do it while still stealthed, okay, now we're opening up some real opportunity.
See you later.
All right, Bliss. All right. Cool.
Do you want to climb with the llama? Then you got to join the farm! Only 30% of the llama's viewers are subscribed. What horror! How can you expect to climb without the llama's daily fodder of views? Okay, hit your hooves on that sub button. We'll continue like none of this ever happened.